Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the corporate world with a slightly crooked smile. So let's dive into this report and see if we can find a financial treasure or maybe just some confusing paperwork. Today we're looking at North Haven Private Income Fund, LLC, a company that has apparently been busy behind the scenes getting ready to borrow a hefty sum of money. This filing is basically an announcement that they are planning to issue $300 million worth of notes. These notes are like loans that the company takes out from investors, and they have to pay them back with interest. So what exactly are these notes? What does that mean for North Haven? Well, it means they are getting a lot of cash right now, a massive $300 million. But here is the catch: they've promised to pay it back by September of 2028, and they'll be paying interest at a rate of 5.125% per year. That is a pretty specific promise, and it is a big commitment for the company. Now, why would a company want to borrow so much money? The report tells us they plan to use most of this money to pay off other debts. They already have. This is often a smart move if they can get a better interest rate on these new notes. Then what they are currently paying it is like refinancing your house to get a lower monthly payment. They also want to use some of the money to invest in other companies, and for general business operations, which is pretty standard. It is important to note that these notes are being sold privately, primarily to large financial institutions, and not to the general public. This is a common way for companies to raise capital quickly without going through the full registration process with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which can be long and complicated and expensive. Now let's talk about the future. The company is giving us a heads up about what they think might happen, which is what they call forward-looking statements. They mention that these statements are based on their current expectations and assumptions, but they also warn us that actual results could be very different. They are basically saying that the future is uncertain and they cannot guarantee that things will turn out exactly as they predict. This is standard legal language in these filings. 2. Protect themselves in case things go wrong. This whole report is essentially a heads up that North Haven Private Income Fund, LLC, is taking on a significant amount of new debt to manage its existing obligations and fund its investments. They are essentially restructuring their debt and looking to grow. Their strategy seems to be about managing borrowings effectively while also looking for new investment opportunities. Unity's the major risk here is their ability to manage this new debt and make good on their interest payments and the eventual repayment of the principal amount in 2028. If their investments don't perform as expected, or if interest rates change significantly, it could put a strain on their finances overall. North Haven Private Income Fund, LLC, is making a big financial move here by borrowing a substantial amount of money. They are betting on their ability to manage this debt and grow their business through new investments. You will want to keep an eye on how they perform in the coming years to see if this strategy pays off. Alright, that is our breakdown of North Haven Private Income Fund's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company? Future, drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was value. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.